Today, we return back to the road to Grand Champion. Actually, nah, never more. Scratch that. We ain't doing that anymore. Alright, listen, look. As much as I would love to do that, honestly, I'm terrible at the game, and the last few games I've played... Today, we're going to be tier listing Rocket League vehicles. Today's tier list is going to be based on which cars would I like to drive personally in real life. So if I could take any of these Rocket League cars in real life, which ones would I personally want to own or drive? That's what we're tier listing today, okay? So, as you can see on the tier list, we've got 5 different tiers. Dream car, of course, would like to drive, couple laps around the block, take it or leave it, and send to the junkyard. So obviously, we're not going to do every car. There's too many cars here, and to be honest with you, there's so many, as you can see, so many to choose from. We'll be here all day. So instead, what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the base cars from the game. So the first car we're looking at is the classic Octane, as you can see. So let's take a look at the Octane. I mean, everyone knows the Octane, right? I mean, it's quite a nice looking car, to be honest with you. It gives me sort of, you know, like rally kind of racing vibes, I think, a little bit. It's got, you know, the air intake at the top, which I quite like, at the back with the engine, which is quite sick, actually. Again, it's quite a nice looking car, to be honest with you. It's a bit angular for my liking. I mean, it's not angular like the Cybertruck, but it's I mean, let's hear the sound of it. The engine sounds pretty nice. Sounds pretty mean. I don't think it's a dream car. Let's just say that I don't think it's going to be a dream car. But it's up there. Probably place it in couple laps around the block. Again, I don't think it's an amazingly cool car, to be honest with you. It's kind of nice, but again, I'm not really a big fan of the Octane. If I were to have it in real life, obviously. Looks cool, but if we're thinking about a daily, you know, everyday driving, I don't think I want to drive an Octane, right? If I'm completely honest with you. And the next car we're looking at here is the Breakout. Now, I'm sure, again, everybody knows what this car is. Hopefully, if you've been playing Rocket League. Again, quite a nice car. It's kind of based like a Lamborghini, I assume. Looks quite nice. I mean, it kind of like a mix of an F1 car, a mix of a Lamborghini, which again, I think it looks quite nice. It's a very flat. Okay, so let's check out the engine sound then. So again. It sounds nice. To be honest, it sounds quite basic. For a car this stature, I mean, I don't particularly love the car design. I don't think it's the best car design that's been released ever, as you can see. But I don't think it's a bad car design. So you know what? To be honest with you, would I drive it around every day? Would I pick it as my dream car? No, definitely not. But I think so. Again, if we're looking back at tiering this, right? So I've put Octane in a couple laps around the block. And again, I'll change. I mean, I probably will change this as things go on. I think I would probably, you know what? I think I would like to drive the Breakout. Again, it's kind of a mix of like a Lamborghini and an F1 car. I still like I like the design of it. It looks it's quite flat compared to the Octane, which is a bit bulkier, and but I just don't like the again. I guess I was thinking angular design. This is obviously a bit more angular. It's basically a rectangle. Like you're driving a rectangle. But I still think I would prefer to drive the Breakout over the Octane, definitely. Okay, so taking a look at our next vehicle here, we've got the Merc. Now, it's basically a big van. A big van. Like, that's the best way to put it. Obviously, again, we're basing this kind of a bit more in reality, so you probably wouldn't have this big rocket booster thing at the back. It'd probably just be like a normal van, 2 van doors at the back. Yeah, it's kind of got that vibe to it. You know, it's a very sporty van. To be fair, it does look quite cool. I mean, again, it's very boxy. It's very bulky. That's the one thing. I mean, it's the Merc. It's a van. Like at the end of the day, that's basically what it is. Like a sport van. Again, I mean, let's take a look at the engine sound as well. Where is it? There you go. It's quite generic sounding, the engine sound. I mean, Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of the Merc, if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but for me personally, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. So, if we were to tier list the Merc here again, so we've got a dream car we'd like to drive a couple laps around the block, take it or leave it, or send to the junkyard. To be honest with you, with the Merc, I would probably take it or leave it now. You know, I think that's fairly valid. You know, I wouldn't be driving this thing around. If someone offered me the choice between a Merc and an Octane, I'm taking an Octane every day of the week. If someone is asking me to choose between a Merc and a Breakout, I'm choosing a Breakout every day of the week. Okay, so next up we've got the Sweet Tooth. Now, this is obviously, if you know, it's from it's a collaboration with the game Twisted Metal, I believe. So obviously this isn't a Rocket League original, as we know. It's obviously an ice cream truck, as you can see. It does look quite sick. I mean, the wheels look a bit crazy, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's got these guns in on it. It looks very rustic. It looks like obviously it's again Twisted Metal, so it's kind of like an apocalyptic kind of vibe going on here. You know, we've got that big topper at the front of the ice cream van as well. To be honest with you, at the back here, obviously, I don't know if this actual rocket booster is in Twisted Metal. I would assume not, but it might be. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with Twisted Metal as a series, but if it is, then fair enough. If it's not, then that wouldn't be there, obviously. Hey, let's hear the engine noise as well. Go on. Sounds very mean. It sounds mean. Like if I heard that coming down the street, I'd be wetting myself, to be honest with you, because that is scary. That is a scary sounding car. So if we're looking to tier list the Sweet Tooth, now again, I personally wouldn't drive it. Probably. I'm not really, again, as we know, I'm not really interested in vans, as I've seen from the map placement. So to be honest with you, I probably am gonna put this in. I mean, it would be cool to drive. It would be cool to drive, but I don't really care for it. And again, I'm not even a Twisted Metal fan, so not that you have to be to like it, but I would send it to the junkyard. I really don't think the Sweet Tooth is a vehicle I would be driving every day. Okay, and next up on the list we have the Venom. Now again, I'm pretty sure this was base. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this was a base car before Rocket League became free to play. It kind of like the Octane. It's like a buggy kind of almost. Not really sure. It kind of reminds me of like a TVR almost. If you know what that kind of car looks like. To be fair, I kind of like the design of this one. I think it looks quite nice. Again, let's hear the engine sound of it. Again, the engine sound. Yeah, I mean, the engine sound sounds pretty nice. So if we're looking at placing the Venom, now, I don't think it's sent to the junkyard. I don't think it's take it or leave it. I mean, I would probably. I think I would take it around a couple laps around the block. I think I prefer the Octane over the Venom, but I still think it's a very nice car. I don't think it's as good as the Breakout if I were to drive it. I mean, I would love to drive. I probably should put Love actually instead of like. Maybe Love seems a bit more fitting. I would love to drive the Breakout. The Octane. I'd probably love to drive it more than the Venom. I think the Venom deserves to be here in this spot. I think that's fair for the Venom. And next up, we have the Backfire. Now, this car, to be honest with you, I think looks really sick. I really like the look of this car. It's a hot rod, as you can tell. I mean, if you don't know, it's kind of it is a hot rod. I mean, this is, I think, the definition for a hot rod. It looks really nice. I mean, we've got the exposed engine there again with a nice air intake. We've got these big exhausts to the side. I think look quite sick, to be fair. Again, obviously the back. I can't really judge the back of the car too much because really the rocket booster wouldn't be there in real life, I guess. Now, in terms of engine audio, I mean, this car just sounds nice to me. It just sounds like a beast to me, to be honest with you. Yeah. So if we go back on the tier list, you'll see there's the Backfire. Now, again, I think I've kind of spoiled it already, but I would love to drive this car. I think it goes there in that tier list. I think that is deserved placement for the car. It's a sick car. It's a hot rod. I mean, if you don't want to drive a hot rod, I don't know what to tell you. Hot rods are sick. Okay, and next up we have the Gizmo. Now, this is a very wacky, weird looking car, to be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of... obviously, it doesn't really look like it, to be honest with you. It kind of reminds me of the car that Homer Simpson made in that one episode of The Simpsons. It's very big, again, it's very bulky. You know, I don't really like bulky cars too much. It's very big. I mean, I could see this being like a 4x4 kind of car. Yeah. Let's take a look at the engine sound then. I mean, it kind of just sounds like, to me, a motorcycle. A little bit. I don't know why. I don't really like that car sound either. To be honest with you, the Gizmo, I'm not too sure about this thing. It looks really odd to me. It looks really odd to me. I don't think I'd be driving this thing. So if we're looking at the Gizmo then, it's down here. If I were to list this on the tier list, I would probably put it in... to be honest with you, I would probably put it in Sent to the Junkyard. I just think it's not very nice, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think I would ever drive this thing. It just looks weird. It sounds weird. I just imagine it would drive weird. I would never touch the Gizmo. Never. So for me, it's in Sent to the Junkyard. Okay, and next up we have the Hot Shot. Now again, this was a base car back in before Rocket League came free to play. All these Rocket League designs, to be honest with you, all these base designs are very unique. I mean, to be honest, I really do like how creative Sonics was with these designs. This car just looks really mad. I can't lie. It just looks like a spaceship, to be honest with you. Let's look at the engine sound then. Let's hear this. Yeah, I mean, the engine sound is very... It's nice. It's nicer than the Gizmo, for sure. Cool, so again, the tier list, we've got the Hot Shot. If I was looking to place it somewhere, I would probably place it in... probably a couple laps around the block. I don't think I would drive it... I mean, I don't think I would... drive it over the Venom or the Octane. But I still think it's quite a cool car. It does look a bit weird, but I kind of like... I mean, I kind of enjoy the look of it, to be fair. Okay, and next up we have the Paladin. Now, this car is... I mean, I'm going to say unique a lot, but this is a very, again, unique looking car, to say the least. It's very flat. Again, I do enjoy flat cars. I do like the flatter looking cars. It kind of just looks like an airplane, which is ironic based on another car that'll be coming up at some point. It kind of looks like an airplane, to be honest with you. Just if you turned it into a car. It's got these weird spikes at the front of it, which, I mean, if you were driving in real life, you'd have to be very careful about that. I mean, I don't know if that'd even be road legal. I don't think you could do that. Let's listen now to its engine sound. So again, the engine sound there is kind of nice. I mean, I don't think it's anything crazy. It's nothing that blows me out of the water. It's nothing that makes me go, oh, you know what, this car actually sounds really mean. It sounds really nice. I would drive it around. So, where would I place the Paladin? I think I'm going to place it in Take It or Leave It. I think actually I'd probably put it ahead of the Merc. I was thinking a couple of laps around the block. But to be honest with you, I would definitely prefer the Hot Shot over it. I definitely prefer the Venom over it. I definitely prefer the Octane over it. If I were to drive it in real life, and then 100% the brake hat and the backfire, I'd be taking that every day of the week over those. It's a cool car. It's a cool looking car. It's a cool looking concept. I just think if I were offered the choice between any of these 5 up here and this, I would be picking any of these 5. Okay, and now here we are looking at the second to last base car, and we're looking at the Roadhog here. Now, the Roadhog is basically a big truck van kind of thing. It looks quite cool. It looks quite menacing, to be fair. I I really like the front of it, to be honest with you. I do kind of like the front. I like those, again, those exhausts that come out the side and go up. It's a bit like a truck. I guess it's like a truck and a like a pickup truck even, sorry, and like a big hauler truck kind of hybrid we're going for here, I assume. It kind of looks like that. We've got those big tankers on the side underneath the exhaust. I really kind of like that as well. And I know I've already said I don't really like boxy cars, but to be fair, with the Roadhog, I really do think it looks quite nice. I really do think the design of it is quite... it's just quite a menacing, quite an intimidating design, and to be honest with you, I quite like that about the Roadhog. Let's take a look at the engine noise there. Let's hear it out. So again, quite a menacing sounding car, to be honest with you. I think personally, I don't know about love to drive, but I think it'll be up there on my tier list. Let's go take a look. We can see the Roadhog is here. This is the Roadhog. I would place the Roadhog. I think I'd like to drive it a couple of laps around the block. I think I like it more than the Hotshot. I think I'd put it right there next to the Octane. I think I still prefer the Octane over the Roadhog, but I do think it's a very nice looking car. It is. Okay, cool. And the final car out of all the original base cars in Rocket League, we have the X-Devil. Now this car, it looks very, very nice in my opinion. It looks really clean. To be honest with you, for me personally, I really kind of like the design of it. It's got that kind of, again, that kind of spaceship design to it, which I kind of like, which again makes sense in a rocket powered car. The front of it looks really clean. I like the kind of small kind of fog lights at the front, and also the bottom kind of headlights as well. They look quite sick with that bull bar at the front of it. It looks really cool. The back of it is quite clean to me, if I'm honest with you. I think I like that the little vents at the back of it look quite cool. Again, kind of reminds me a little bit of the not a Lamborghini, but like the I'm trying to think, like maybe like the Zentorno in GTA. I think that it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, that back area. Let's just hear out the engine noise too. Okay, so again, to me, I really kind of like the sound of that. I really do kind of like the sound of that engine noise. It's quite clean. It's quite nice. It's quite menacing. So, you know, let's go see where I put this on the tier list. First, tier listing the X-Devil then. Where would I put it? Probably on the... I'd probably put it on the Love to Drive. I don't think it's as good as the Backfire. I don't think it's as good as the Breakout, but I think it is something I would love to drive. Okay, I know I said I was kind of going to just leave it at the base cars Rocket League had before the game went to free to play, but to be honest with you, I'm having too much fun with this, so I'm going to keep going. The next car we're looking to look at, as everybody should know, is the Dominus. And now this car is a clean car. I mean, if you're talking about dream cars, this is right up there. Look at it, it's so clean. That front, you know, the twin headlights there at the front, the quadruple headlights, sorry, even at the front there. I like the nice grille at the front there. You've got these pipes coming out the top of the hood there with the air vents, which look clean. Got their side skirts there, and again, some more ventilation going on through the doors there. And at the back, again, it's just a clean design. You got that twin exhaust, if it were to be, you know, not a rocket booster up back there. Twin exhaust there at the back. The lights look really clean. The spoiler looks so clean on it. The whole car, the Dominus itself is just such a clean, nice looking car. It's just a beautiful looking car, to be honest with you. This is, I think I'm kind of spoiling it here where it's going to go, but this car is fantastic. I mean, we'll listen to the engine noise, but I think you already know where it's going to go. It doesn't really matter. Let's take a look. I mean, it's just a beautiful car. It's just that muscle, that pure muscle, beautiful car. So again, if we're to rank the Dominus, it's going straight to Dream Car. I don't care. This car is amazing. This car is such a beautiful car. If I were to have this car in real life, I think that's my life complete, to be honest with you. It's a beautiful looking car. Okay, so the next car we have here, released alongside the Dominus, is the Takumi. Now, again, this is another clean car in my opinion. It's a very small car, but it's a very cool car, to be honest with you. It looks very clean to me. It's got this beautiful front of the car here. It's, for the front of the car, sorry. The headlights are beautiful here. Again, this nice hood with the ventilation coming through into it. The exposed radiator there. It's really, really cool in my opinion. Again, I like those. I like this the side skirts here with the exhaust on the side of it, which look quite sick. It's a very compact car, but a very nice car. The back of it just looks beautiful to me. Again, you've got that very clean, sleek design there. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the X-Devil, a little bit, just a bit more of a sportier look. You've got those nitrous canisters there, which obviously wouldn't be there, I guess, technically, because obviously they link to the rocket boosters, but still sick to me. A very nice, sleek spoiler. Again, let's take a listen to the engine sound, but I think, again, you already know where this is going to go. I mean, just listen to that thing. Just listen to that thing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. On the tier list, the Takumi, it is going, if I can find it, there it is. It's going in Dream Car again. Just like the Dominus. Same DLC pack. Sonic's went 10 out of 10 with this design. It's beautiful. If I would have this car in real life, I would be driving it around everywhere. Okay, so in the next DLC pack, as you can see, obviously, these are a bit more interesting designs here. I think these came out with these came out with the Wasteland maps back in 2015. I forgot the DLC pack's called. Let's find out quickly. Okay, so the DLC pack was called Revenge of the Battle Cars. Sorry, yeah. So this came out, the Scarab and the Zippy. Now, the Scarab, I don't know what to say about it. It's basically a big ball. Like, it's a very, again, very unique looking car, I would say. It's got this big front windshield. I mean, you're basically, like, you were literally in a hamster ball. I think that's basically what it reminds me of. It looks like a hamster ball on wheels to me. And for the longest time, I always thought when you jumped with this car, the wheels kind of extended downwards, but I don't know if I was just making that up. Someone tell me in the comments below. But I felt like when you jumped with this car back in like 2015, 2016, the wheels used to come down, did they not? I mean, that's what it kind of reminds me of here, but maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Maybe that's just a Mandela effect. You've got this big fuck off exhaust at the back. I don't. I mean, obviously, again, it wouldn't be there because it's not rocket powered in real life. But the lights are kind of cool. I mean, I think is that like an air intake in the exhaust? I mean, it's all right. Like, it's just really weird to me, and I don't really like the. It's creative. Don't get me wrong. It's a creative design, but I'm not too sure about these, wacky designs. To be honest with you, I'm not really too fond of those. Let's take a listen to the engine sound. Yeah, I mean, not a great sounding car either, to be honest with you. Let's go take a look at the tier list and let's see where I place this. So if we're placing the Scarab, then I want to put it higher for the jokes, for the memes, to be honest with you. But realistically, really and truly, I'm gonna put it center the junkyard. I know I'm probably gonna get some flack for that, because I know there are some real hardcore Scarab fans out there. But to be honest with you, I was never really using this car. I kind of use it as a meme car in Rocket League. I mean, and even in real life, like, don't get me wrong, you definitely get some stairs in real life, but I don't know if the publicity and the stairs are really worth it, considering what you're driving, what you're gonna have to drive. Okay, and the partner car with the Scarab is the Zippy. As you can see, again, it's quite an interesting car. Again, it kind of reminds me of the X-Devil a little bit. I think the back of the car again, it looks quite clean, to be honest with you, for a car that released with the Scarab. It does look quite clean. I like that little section kind of covered rear windshield too. It makes me again quite like the car a bit more. And we can hear the engine. So, I mean, you can hear the engine sound. It sounds alright. I mean, it's definitely not sent to the junkyard, I can tell you that. It's definitely not take it or leave it. I think it's probably better than take it or leave it. I would probably... I don't think it's as good as the X-Devil, if I'm honest with you. Again, it kind of gives me X-Devil vibes. I would probably put it... think I like it more than the Venom. Do I like it more than the Roadhog? Probably not. So I'll probably put it there. Couple laps around the block. Again, it'd be an interesting thing to drive. I mean, I definitely would like to drive it. But it's not something I would drive regularly, as you can see. I mean, okay, and on to the next car, the next DLC car that came out during that time, 2015. The DeLorean. Now, it's kind of a cheat because, I mean, this is an actual car, like an actual real car. The DeLorean. Obviously, it's from Back to the Future, if you didn't know that. I would hope you do know that. If you didn't know that, that'd be surprising, to be honest with you, because it's quite a famous vehicle. I mean, the DeLorean's quite sick. I don't mean, even if it wasn't in Rocket League, like, it's still a sick car, to be honest with you. It just looks quite nice. It looks clean. Obviously, if we're going to the actual Back to the Future variant of it, you know, we've got these big, you know, all these machines on there, the flux capacitors on there. Obviously, it can take you back in time, I guess. If we're going for a more realistic approach, we're basically just looking at a normal DeLorean. But yeah, we can hear the engine noise, but I'm sure you already know what it sounds like. So I mean, again, a nice sounding car. Like, this is, I think everybody at one point, if you've watched Back to the Future, wanted this car. I definitely did. Okay, so we're looking at the DeLorean here. I mean, I'd probably put it a dream car. It's a little bit cheating because it's a real car. Not really cheating, but yeah. I mean, it's a sick car. I mean, who wouldn't want to drive the DeLorean? If you don't, it'd be surprising to me if you don't want to drive the DeLorean. I would be very surprised. Okay, and for the final, well, the second to last car, the penultimate car, we're gonna be looking at today, is the Grog. This is the Grog, isn't it? Yeah, this is on the Grog. So this came out. I think this came out. This was the last DLC card to come out in 2015. I don't Chaos Run. I think that's the I'm gonna have to double check. I'll put it on the screen. Chaos Run DLC. That's when it. I think that's when it came out. I think this is when the Wasteland map came out as well. I'm pretty sure. It's basically a tank. I mean that's basically what it looks like to me. It's just a tank, just a big tank. It looks cool. Reminds me of a little bit of, like, those purple bikes from Halo. I'm not sure what they're called. Please don't murder me. I'm not sure what they're called, but it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Right, let's take a listen to the engine sound as well. I mean, you could have guessed how that sounded, to be honest with you. It literally just sounds like a tank, like a beast. Again, if we're looking at the tier list here, we're looking for the Grog. Here it is. I don't think I sent it to the junkyard. I think it's better than that. I think it's also better than Take It or Leave It, to be honest with you. Again, despite my not dislike, but my preference to not have a very bulky kind of car. Don't know if I'd have it over the Venom with a hot shot. You know what? To be fair, I think I would. I think I'd have it over the Merc. I think, not the Merc, sorry, the Roadhog. And yeah, you know what? I think that's fun. I think a couple of laps around the block, it'd be like, people would be shit scared of you driving around in this thing. But it does look quite sick to me, to be honest with you. Okay, for the final vehicle of today's video, we have the Ripper, the last vehicle of the 2015 DLC era. I forgot, by the way, just to let you know, I know someone's going to mention this, so I'll just say it now. Yes, I forgot. Some of these cars have special wheels. The Ripper obviously has them. The Grog has them. The Master Mini, I know, has them. I know, I forgot. Okay, that's my bad. So I put the wheels on for this car, so please don't murder me about that. Anyway, this car, the Ripper. Again, it's based in a apocalyptic DLC, so I can't judge it too harshly. But looks quite sick to me, to be honest with you. I think yeah, it looks quite mean, and it links very nicely, obviously, to that apocalyptic kind of setting that it's supposed to be from. I like the metal platings as well on the sides. It really gives that kind of armored, you know, tanky, beefy kind of look, which I enjoy for this kind of car shape, kind of car design that it's going for. The exhausts again are quite sick. There's obviously that big booster at the back. We'll take a listen to the engine sound and make our judgments, but Yeah, I mean, it's just a menacing, mean-sounding car. It doesn't surprise me. So again, if we're thinking about the tier list here, obviously we've got the Ripper. Here it is. If I were to place it on the tier list, I would place it... I think I'd... So definitely overtake it or leave it. I think I'm going to put it in Would Love to Drive. I think I would prefer to drive it with the XL, to be honest with you. I just think it's quite clean. Quite a nice looking car. So there you can see my final list here. You can see for the base cars plus the DLC that in 2015. So I've got 3 dream cars. You know, I think this is kind of fair. To me personally, I think this list is more than fair, based on the cars that are here and that were released at the time. I mean, if you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments below how you would rank these cars. If you'd like to see more rankings, because obviously there's a lot more cars here. I mean, we could go through a whole selection. This is like 1 year of cars, and this is still a lot. I mean, this is 18 cars in 2015, and there's still so many to go through. Rocket Pass cars, collab cars, original cars, so many we could talk about. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more rankings, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see. Again, if you want to see me rank the rest of these cars, go through again in chronological order, let me know, and I'm more than happy to rank them. So yeah, I appreciate you clicking on the video today and watching it through. Do you disagree with me? Sorry, it's a subjective list, so, you know, if you want to give me your own ranking, please do. I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.